I'm sorry, I'll tell a story. Okay, okay, okay. So, there's one time when me and my brother were super young. My dad worked for the St. Paul Police Department, and this was like, and my parents are divorced, and they've been since I was like 4. So it's like the one weekend a month, or like the every other weekend and every Wednesday type beat, you know. Some of my divorced kids know what the hell I'm talking about. At least in America. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? So we were with him one Wednesday. It was me and my brother only. My brother and sister were somewhere else. Maybe this was on a weekend or something. But we stopped by his work because he needed to pick something up. And he was like, just stay in the car while I go over and while I grab this and come back. And me and my brother got bored. And so we decided to finish with the trunk in his car in the parking lot of this police station, right? So we thought it would be funny to lock each other in the trunk and like get out, you know, like, oh, what's it like to be locked in a trunk? My brother, being the smart guy he was when he was younger, didn't know how the trunk worked. Okay, we're just gonna follow other people, I guess. Okay. I knew how the trunk worked. He did not, but he didn't tell me he didn't know how the trunk worked. He thought he knew, but he didn't. So, if he goes first in the trunk, he's the first person in the trunk. I let him out, you know, whatever, because I know how the fucking trunk works. Well, obviously he doesn't know how the fuck the trunk works. So, when I'm locked in the trunk, he freaking forgets, and he's like freaking out. He's like, I don't know how the trunk works. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how the trunk works? I'm like, get me out. I'm like banging on the trunk door. I'm like, get me out, dude. What the hell? He's like, I don't know how the trunk works. And he's freaking out because my dad's starting to walk back. He's like, Dad's coming. I'm like, what the fuck? Get me out. I'm like starting to cry at this point. Was all this in the cop car? No, it was in my dad's personal vehicle. So I'm banging on the trunk and my dad's walking by and my brother's like, Brayden's locked in the trunk. I'm like, get me out. Like tears falling and shit. He's like, are you kidding me? I leave for like 3 minutes and I come back to this shit. We're like both crying. And he's like, why the hell did you think it was an idea to lock him in the trunk when you didn't know how to get him out? I was like, I knew how to get him out. I knew how to get him out. We locked him in first, but he didn't know. Oh, man. That was a funny, that was a funny moment in our lives. I don't think he even remembers that, if I'm gonna be honest. Jeez. Tell a story. Alright, alright. Can't guarantee this one will be better, but... okay. This one's actually really good. Okay, so there's this guy at my work. I work as a server at like a wing joint, and hold on, let me find Desert Fort. I work as a server at like a wing place, like a sports bar, and we were so this is regular that we have. He's got a hunchback and stuff. He sits at the bar for a while, bullshits with the bartender. You know, he's a regular. He's a pretty cool guy. So one of our bartenders, he's also really he's a charismatic dude. He's a cool guy to be around. He decided he was gonna hang out with him with we're gonna call this dude Hunchback. That's our code name for this guy, because I don't want him to see this one day. So Hunchback invites fuck, who on this guy? This dude invites, we'll call him Andre. Dad. We'll call him Andre. So Hunchback invites Andre to to golf with him, and Andre agrees. I don't know, cool guy wants to hang out with cool guy, you know, whatever, meeting people, whatever. so he goes over to golf with them a few times, and they golf a few times, and then he brings his other friend. Hunchback brings his other friend, and so you know they talk a lot, whatever. So they're pretty good friends. One day, and they always get drunk at the golf course, as like pretty much everyone else does. Oh, this is a spot I can go in. Okay. Did that really connect? Are you kidding? You're joking. I went through a thwomp. And that... Yeah, Jesus. So, they get pretty drunk, and Hunchback invites Andre over for a... you know, to his house to, like, you know, hang out. He's like, oh, you want to come over to my house to hang out, whatever? He's like, yeah, sure. Andre's sitting in the living room. Oh, no, 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 no. Andre's sitting in the living room, and all of a sudden, Hunchback comes out. Butt-ass fucking naked. Just walks down the stairs like it's literally like a normal thing. Like, he just walks down the stairs, butt-ass naked, and just sits on the couch. Just sits right on the couch, right next to Andre. And Andre's like, whatever. It's like, all right, you know, kind of weird, but you know, whatever. Got to see it through. Got to see it through. Whatever. And fucking. Then Hunchback's friend comes out, also butt-ass fucking naked, down the steps, and then, and granted, Hunchback's friend is like probably like in his 70s, 80s, and then Hunchback is like 50. So there's quite a bit of age gap between them, and then Andre is like 27. So there's quite an age gap between these people. They're both fucking naked. Just right, okay, all of a sudden, right in front of Andre, Hunchback just goes fucking on to town on his friend's dick. Like, just gobbling that shit, like, oh my god. Holy, just to town. And Andre's like, what the fuck? Drunk as shit. He's like, holy shit. What the fuck's going on? And he just fucking runs out. He sprints out of the fucking apartment. And he's drunk off his ass. Can't get. It's like 2 a.m. Everybody's asleep. He can't fucking. He has to walk home like 3 hours or 3 miles or something. It's like, it was insane. And he comes to work and he's like, you will not fucking believe what Hunchback did when I would hang out. He invited me back to his house and he just started going ham on his friend's dick. We're like, what the fuck? Everyone's like, no fucking way, no way. He's like, I swear to God, I swear to God. I'm like, what did you do? I did like fact checking. I was like, oh yeah, okay, well, what did you do before that? All right, what did you do after? You know, shit like that. It 100% checks out, man. The dude still comes in, and then they literally act like nothing happened. Both of them. They're like, oh my god. We joke about it all the time. It's like, oh well, let me just go ask Hunchback to, and we can get his friend over, and we can start going to town on each other's dicks. Insane, insane. Nice blue. Yay, nice blue. Whoa. No, dude, I got blued at the line. I got fucking blue dot chalk. No, and I got redded. No, and I'm getting powed. Oh, that went from first to 8th. That's dumb. 3 blues on lap 3. 3 blues on lap 3. 3 blues on lap 3. That would have been a... I already got plus 94 as a 98. I would have gotten a plus 200. I guarantee it. Jeez. I got a question for you guys. Do you guys pee with your balls out, or do you pee with only the shaft out? Genuine question. Genuine question. Brady is kind of a Mogi man. Not you, Layla. Naked. You're one of those people who like go to like a public urinal and like take down their entire, it's just like knee, waistband to the ankles type shit. Booty just hanging. People walking in and out. But you mean in public? Do you actually get naked in like the privacy of your own home just to pee? You have that kind of time? And that level of comfort is that important to you that you're gonna wait? You are not naked right now. I know you're not. There's no way you just admit that. There's no way you're just gonna admit that. There's no way. You're definitely joking. I can send some pics if you want. Yeah, please send them on Snap, on my Snapchat. Because you know me and you are friends. But anyways, I feel, I don't understand, it's literally split half and half. Half the people pee with just like the noodle out, and other people have it with the noodle and the beanbag chair out as well. It's like split half and half, you know? One of my buddies, I don't care about saying his name, DeCelta, you know, he said that when he's wearing basketball shorts, because he wears like, I don't wear boxers anymore. I only wear them when I'm like going to sleep or something, so like it's comfortable. But I wear like tight underwear, so I can't really do this. But he wears boxers, so like whenever he's wearing basketball shorts and he just has to pee, sometimes he just like pulls up the shorts leg and just like pees out of there. You know? Damon built different, yeah. He's just innovative, you know? Personally, I think that just having the noodle out, it's gonna get like, it's gonna hang on the waistband, you know? And you know that like tube is right on the bottom part, you know? It's gonna be resting on it, so it's kind of like stepping on a hose, in a sense. You know, it just kind of like cuts it off a little bit, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I've tried both. Normally, I'm a beanbag type of guy. I'm definitely a beanbag dude. Because, you know, it gives it that little level of, like, cushion to it, you know? Where it's not, like, stepping on the, it's not stepping on the hose, you know? It's more comfortable. Tell a story. Okay. I can tell the ass-eating story. The eat ass. When I was in basic, there were multiple people who swore up and down on their mom's grave that getting their ass eat was the best thing that's ever happened to them. Like literally, like their girlfriends were like, he's like, I had to be pretty drunk to do it, but once I did it, literally, like that was the most I had ever nut in my life. I painted the walls, man. Just going into detail about shit, and I was like, what? He's like, I was like, I've never even thought of that. Like, I've never thought that might be a good thing. I've never, you know, I'm not a, it's like, I don't want anyone near that area. It's like, I thought that too, until I did it. And then, like, a couple weeks later, a guy from 1st platoon gets changed to 2nd platoon, which is my platoon. And he's starting to tell me that, he's like, yeah, dude, he's telling the truth. Dude, I love when my ass can say, dude, it's the best feeling ever. You know, the male G-spot is in the asshole. It's just like, bro. He's like, once you get home, ask your girl to eat your ass. And I'd be like, was writing letters to my girlfriend like, yo, would you, would you, these guys are saying like, that it feels good. Would you be like down to do that? He's like, I don't know, you'd have to be clean enough. Basic was a weird time. Eating ass sounds painful. For who? Is that a shell outside the... Whoa. You guys see that? It was outside the fence. Hmm. What's the most degenerate thing you have ever heard or seen? Oh my god, dude. Ugh. I'm sorry that these stories are gonna get weird. Like, these stories today have been pretty fucking odd. But in basic training, the most degenerate thing I've ever seen, there was this guy who would not stop getting kidney stones. He got kidney stones like multiple a day. And if anyone has ever had kidney stones, it's literally like the worst like feeling ever. Like it's up there with like probably not as bad as pregnancy. Never been pregnant, but it's very bad. It's super bad. My brother, I told you that. I'm pretty sure some of you might have heard this story, but this is the most degenerate thing I've ever seen. This guy, he was very open about his body. He didn't really care if you saw him naked and shit like that. It was really annoying during shower time because he'd always have the fucking curtain open, and the people would like oblige. What the hell, Kenny? Get your lag out of here. Okay, that's a bomb. That's gonna be... Yep, I knew I would run into that. Oh! Anyway. So, one morning, I wake up, and I'm getting ready to go downstairs for formation, and people are like freaking out. They're like, yo, Ranky, you have to look at this guy. Like, you have to look at Crow. His name is Crow. You gotta look at him, man. He's fucking... You just gotta see. You just gotta see. Look at him. He's in the bathroom right now. And I go into the bathroom. The first stall. You can't even walk outside the door without seeing this dude. Like, if you walk through the door, like, you're gonna see him. He was sitting on the toilet, pants down, obviously, like, milking his dick, trying to get the kidney stones out. He was in agonizing pain. Agonizing pain. Oh god, I missed it. Agonizing pain. Like, this dude was fucking hurting. That would have been a really good golden to actually have, but, you know, whatever. I guess I'm terrible. He's like, someone give me a tweezers, man. It's stuck in there. I can't get it out. And it's a spiked rock that's like inside, and they're thick. They are not small pebbles. Like, I mean, they're pebbles, but like, in terms of like where it is, you know. Oh god. I'll take a third. Dude, medically stupid. No one had a tweezers, right? But so someone took someone gave him a toenail clipper. A toenail clipper. And he proceeded to try to, like, clip it out. And you could hear, you know, like, hold on, I have a, actually where is it? I don't have it with me right now, but, like, you could hear, like, I can't even, like, you can hear, like, the little, like him trying to get it, but it, like, it's slipping off the rock and, like, clinging, like, ting, ting, ting. You could hear that, like, audibly. I was just brushing my teeth, like, just ting, and it's just screaming, like, dude, do we need to get, like, a drill sergeant here? And he's like, no, I got it, it's fine. And we're like, dude, you need to go to the hospital. And so someone went downstairs and ran to the drill sergeant and was like, yo, drill sergeant, Crow is using a toenail clipper to get his kidney stones out of his urethra. And the drill sergeant was like, what the fuck? I'm literally like, everyone was like, I literally was like saying, I was like, I don't want to fucking see this. I don't want to fucking see this. All I hear is like, Crow. I was like, I left the place, oh, what's it called? I left the bay to go downstairs, and as I'm walking downstairs, I hear, Crow, God fucking damn it. Get your ass over downstairs right the fuck now. If you want to do this bullshit, like, if you're gonna do this fucking bullshit, you're goddamn fucking insane. Just fucking laying into him. And he comes downstairs and he's like, Privates, if you ever see him do that, anybody do that, like that dumb shit, you better fucking tell us. Because holy shit, he could hurt himself. And if you guys ever join the military, you guys will see and meet some nasty people. Like, oh my god. Those first few weeks before people actually learned how to clean themselves. Oh god. Literally torture. People would be nervous and they wouldn't be able to, because they only gave us like 5 minutes to shower. So they wouldn't like clean their face well, so they'd like just break the fuck out. They would get pimples everywhere. The females, like, their hair wasn't used to being like pulled as much. It's not necessarily, they're not necessarily getting pulled, but like to put your hair in. Put your hair in that tight of a bun, like oh no! I think I'm out. I'm out. Damn, I'm out just because Nitro bodied me out of there. Anyways, GG's. GG's. Congrats, guys. We move on to the next one. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Was not expecting that, not gonna lie. Well, people not know how to use soap and shampoo. The thing is that people like go into the army and they assume they're gonna be doing like, oh, I don't have to shower anymore, something. But the thing is that they were like the fastest ones, and they took pride in being like the fastest ones out. It's like, dude, it's a 5-minute shower. How the hell are you done already? He's like, I just got wet and I left. Annoying. They give us this shampoo bottle to clean ourselves with. That acts as your body wash, your shampoo, conditioner, whatever. And Drill Sergeant's like, quick, Privates, this is how you do it. You fucking shampoo in your hand, shampoo in your head, do it on, get the hot spots, underpits, genital, whatever areas, and you're fucking out. Like, that's how you fucking do it. That's how you, like, it's gonna be even worse when you're in the field and you're deployed type bullshit, you know? And yeah, people would be just not doing that. They don't give you any time to shower, so it's not really that good. And plus, people were like, the girls, like everyone, you weren't allowed to talk to women because the first couple weeks, you're literally like drilled in your head. Hey, if you even look at a girl, you're going to get sharped. You're going to get kicked out of the army. You're going to get put in jail for life. You're going to, like, those females are going to call rape on you, and then your life's going to be ruined. Just like that, you're out of the army. Congratulations on wasting your time here, Privates. Type shit, you know? So we didn't really, like, we didn't talk to any of the females. Like, they had their cliques, we had our cliques, like, we were our friend groups. None of them were talking to each other. And so here, theme, no theme. And all of a sudden we'd all just see, like, we'd be in line, we'd be like standing behind them, they'd have these like red marks on their neck, you know, from like their hair being pulled so much, because in the army you need to have like a really tight bun, like super tight bun, like flat as fuck, tight as shit. And it gave them rashes, legit. And they weren't allowed to clean themselves. They had long hair. Do you know how long it takes to clean long hair? They got the least amount of time to shower than we did. They got like 2 minutes at one point. Like it was bad. They had to do that through red phase pretty much. And that was that's like the first 3 weeks of like basic training. That sucks. That sucks. They had like the greasiest hair. Their hair would be like they'd take it out of a bun and it'd be like this weird, like gross, like crusty thing. Ugh. Poor women, dude. Poor girls. Eventually they got more time to shower. They got like 10 minutes and stuff, and they're like, oh, finally I get to like, they like literally the day after they're like, oh my god, showering was so nice. I literally got to clean like my whole hair. I got to shave, you know, shit like that. Yeah, they call women females in the military. They try to okay. Here's the issue. There's a reason for that. When I came back from the military, I was only I think Layla and Chloe remember. I was only calling women females, girls females, because I just like it's ingrained in my head. Hold on, is it RT or CT? Is it theme or no theme? Hold on, what was it? I completely got mistracked. Is it theme or no theme? Wait, was it RT or was it CT? No theme, RTs again. Okay. Thank you. I didn't read any of it. Had to say it every stream. Dude, I had it ingrained in my head that so in the military, especially in basic training, you're not allowed to talk to anyone, you're not allowed to this. After a few weeks, the ugliest women start to look like the hottest 10s you've ever seen. Trust me. It's actually insane. Very seldom are people faithful to their girlfriends. I've seen so many people get Jody boy, which is basically like Jody boy comes in and has sex with your girlfriend and she cheats on you. That's a Jody boy. You got Jodied. I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot of their girlfriends cheating on them cheating on them in the military. Well, it was kind of hard to, you know. They'd be like flirting, essentially. Flirting with the other like gender, you know, always spending time with them. And then the drill sergeants had to come in and be like, are you trying to fuck each other? I'm gonna sharp you both for making me uncomfortable. You know? Sharp is the sexual harassment / assault response program. It's in the military. If you get sharped, that means like you have a sexual harassment, like someone filed a complaint on you because you made them feel uncomfortable. Yeah, so in order for the military to stop that from happening, they literally like make you fear like if you talk to them, you look to them, they're gonna fucking complain to you guys. Literally, that's gonna happen all the time. They made you fucking think that shit. It didn't work. I mean, after like a few months of being in basic, like everyone was like whatever, you know. The drill sergeants lie to us at every time. They're not gonna do that. Whatever. There were 2 privates that they on family day, which is basically where your family comes and then you get to tour the fort essentially and like go hang out with your family and show them places like training areas you went to and stuff like that. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. They had sex, and a couple weeks after we graduated and went home, we found out that they got pregnant. They got fucking pregnant. On family day, they had sex and made a family. They were going to the same active duty station, so they just started talking, and eventually they just, you know, 2 and 2 came together and made a 3, you know?